At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hi Carly, it's Charlie. I am filming a video for Big Kids Camp while I drive home from work today, and you were one of the people I wanted to call to get opinions about it. But since you didn't pick up, I'll just remind you it's this and every Memorial Day weekend at Crystal Springs, and I look forward to seeing you there, and hopefully you can bring a friend. I'll see you in a couple weeks.
Hi, you've reached Crystal Forbes at 269-394. I can't take your phone call right now, but if you leave me a message, I'll make sure to get back to you as soon as I can. Hope you have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.
At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hi Crystal, this is Charlie from Life. I'm shooting a Big Kids Camp video right now, and I was going to call people and either remind them that it's this and every Memorial Day weekend at Crystal Springs, or get some fun experiences that they've had at camp. With you, I think it's going to be the former. So hope you're having a good day, and I'll see you in a couple weeks. All right, bye. All right, so this hasn't gone too well, but my name is Charlie Hunt, and I'm talking about Big Kids Camp, which is this and every Memorial Day weekend at Crystal Springs. I am on my way home, and I tried to call 3 people, and then they didn't pick up, so I gave up on the gimmick. But Big Kids Camp means a lot to me. I've been going, this will be, I think, my 10th or 11th year, and it's done a lot for me. I was asked by some people I didn't know that well to come my first year. I was 23. I was kind of in a dark place. And it was one of the first things I did to kind of claw my way out of it and get a better relationship with God and take more of a responsibility and ownership of what's happening in ministry. And I think it's been a mostly positive experience. And I just want to invite you there. It's in Southwest Michigan, so if you're near there, it's more relevant to you. It's meant for people who are out of high school, but still young enough to be up for something cool like that. If you have kids and can make it work, awesome. If not, if you don't have kids, it's probably even easier for you. A lot of board games, a lot of hanging out, a little bit of like worship and reflection time. They put you up in a cabin. Some people think camp and they think like they're building their own like tents and forts and stuff, but you're in a cabin and there's like heat, electricity, and Wi-Fi, I think. And you can go off campus. It's all the parts of a good Christian camping experience, but it's tailored for those who are older. Some people go off campus and go garage sailing or go see a movie or go canoeing or something like that. So it's kind of built for everybody and built to get whatever you want out of it. So it's been a pretty good experience in my life, and I told them I'd make like my 25th video about Big Kids Camp, so here it is. I'm going to keep talking and see if anybody calls me back. It's still business hours. I cut out early from my job today. It's on Friday. I think it's April 7th. And yeah. So Big Kids Camp has done a lot for me, but the first part of that journey was me being asked, and more importantly, me saying yes. I've invited a lot of people to Big Kids Camp. I've gotten a couple yeses, a couple no's, and people have their own paths to walk, which is okay. But we all need to take a chance every once in a while. And Big Kids Camp for me has definitely been something I'm glad I took a chance on. And not only showing up, but engaging, meeting new people, exposing myself to new things and new ways of thinking about God's love for us. So it's pretty good. It's been ran pretty much by Greg Lawton, but everybody lends a hand in terms of service, worship, music, planning events, that sort of thing. So I've done a little, I've done none, and it's all kind of coordinated by Greg and Emily Palmer, and they put stuff together and they put people in the right places. And one of the best gifts that church can give is opportunities to give and receive, and Big Kids Camp is definitely given both. But I was 23, I was in the right place to say yes for an opportunity like that, and maybe this will catch one of you or remind you that this is your opportunity, and we would love to see you there. No pressure if you don't make it. The price, I believe, is $125. That's all meals and lodging, and then if price is a reason to keep you from coming there, get a hold of me or get a hold of Greg Lawton. We'll figure it out. It's not a big deal at all. You can register up until the point you show up. You can even register at the door. Let us know you're coming just so we can plan for food, but it's no big deal if you decide last day to come down, or if you can't stay the whole time. Come by bring yourself for however long and whatever capacity you can be with us. But saying yes to a new thing is difficult. I think it's more difficult as you get older. Like, in high school, I didn't want to go to camp, but my mom kind of made me, and I enjoyed it. And I had some trepidation about coming to Big Kids Camp the first couple of years, but I had to make myself, which was a different thing as you're in your late teens, early 20s, making yourself do something that's an unknown. It's really easy just to sit on the internet and comment and watch the internet and your life go by, but being engaged with something like Big Kids Camp and other opportunities, whether that be campus ministry, finding a church as an adult instead of someone's kid, it's all a risk, even though the worst that's going to happen is it might be lame, but it's still a risk, especially when so much is at our fingertips. So I hope you take the risk, whether it be on Big Kids Camp or finding your own church or whatever. So took the risk 10 or 11 years ago, and been rolling ever since. It's seen me through different jobs, different life stages, different weights. My current stage is married, and I'm sure my life will evolve further. Much like a Pokemon, I haven't reached my final form. And Big Kids Camp will help me make sure I'm evolving to the type of Pokemon I want to be. The type of Pokemon I want to be. So, yeah, I got a pretty cool setup on this tripod right now. I got my backpack is being a weight plate. I haven't even done much distracted driving. Hopefully you can hear me over the incredible horsepower of the Toyota Prius. So, what would I want to tell a person who is interested in Big Kids Camp but hasn't signed up yet? I would tell them that you're welcome to come and be a part of this ministry. It can get a bit cliquey, but life's a bit cliquey, and come in and break the cliques and be accepted into the clique and bring others with you to be part of the clique and get us out of our system. I deal with 33-year-olds all day, and it's nice for me to work with younger people and older people. So be a part of it. Once you're there your first year, you're part of us. So those barriers we have soon fade. The food is not bad. It's camp food, but with a little bit more TLC put into it. And since it's Memorial Day weekend, we're usually the first camp there for the year, so the stuff looks pretty good. They might be wrapping up some maintenance projects, but that's not all teenagered out and smelling like a boy and stuff. Other stuff they have to do there, I've just appreciated the quiet time to reflect. They usually do a couple canoe trips, a trip to the beach, they usually have a worship service every morning, a decel or discussion unit that goes on after that. I think I'll be leading one of those, we'll see, but it's kind of everybody's a leader, everybody's a follower, get the most you can out of it. I'm merging onto 131, so excuse my attention to the road for a moment. Other things that are fun, there's usually a movie night or a talent show or something like that, which is a fun just way to relax and put the stresses behind you for a moment. A lot of people, as they get older, they bring their kids and stuff, and that's really cool. I still haven't met Joe Fahey's kid, so hopefully they stop by and I can shake that baby's hand and get in early before it starts loving people, so I can be up in the top ranks. You gotta get them early. But Big Kids Camp, we work on getting them at just the right time, which is out of high school to nearly adult, and it's pretty good. I haven't thought about Big Kids Camp much this year, like this 2017. I'm going. I don't know if my wife will be joining me, but I hope she does. But much like all you out there, I can't make it happen. I can just offer the opportunity and love you no matter what. Either way, I'll probably be taking the dog and dropping him off at my parents', and he always enjoys spending time with them. So it's like a little camp for big kids, big doggy camp too. So he'll get some human food and some pets and sleep in a couch or a bed. So that's pretty good for him. Other things that I've enjoyed about Big Kids Camp are the relationships I've built. A lot of people that were mere acquaintances after a couple of years of Big Kids Camp are my best friends. And even if I don't talk to them that often, they're always a source of inspiration for me as I develop into a full-grown human. We are now completing the merge onto 131. Traffic is moderately busy. The weather's been a little nuts lately. It's 55 degrees outside, and this morning it was sleeting and snowing, so it's all over the place, and I heard it's supposed to hit 70. I don't think we've had too much bad weather at Big Kids Camp. We've had some rain, but nothing crazy. And even with rain, it's still a good place to be. There's outside and indoor spaces for everything. And a couple of years they made a water slide out of tarps, and it's fun. Even as a 30-plus-year-old going down the tarps and being a kid, it's enjoyable. My phone just dinged, and my sister's trying to get a job for someone. But instead of getting a job, I should focus on getting him to Big Kids Camp, because a job's rewards are a salary and some work experience, but accepting Christ into your heart, that has an everlasting award. And a great way to get a better relationship with God is making the choice to spend time with Him. And Big Kids Camp is a good way to do that. I was expecting to have 1 out of 3 people pick up. I was going to keep calling, but I've decided not to, because I'm not too good at dialing numbers while driving. So I think I might wrap this up. But reminder, Big Kids Camp is this and every Memorial Day weekend at Crystal Springs. You can find out more at bigkidscamp.com. You can ask me or other people I know about Big Kids Camp, or anybody you see on a Facebook group. Ask them. They should be able to give you the real story, the good and the bad. And I hope to see you there, or at least hope it's in your consideration for this Memorial Day weekend. And if you ask for time off from your work or school activity now, you'll probably get it, especially if you tell them it's a church thing. So I guess I'm signing off. I love you, and I hope to see you soon.